Hello, everyone, and we got some killer news to start the week. Before the Fit 121 bill passes, and we know it's going to pass because, the last thing overturning SAB 121 passed with flying colors, so this one's going to probably pass with even more flying colors. But before that passes, because it will pass this week, they're going to vote on it before the holiday weekend as a single bill, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be very, very much bipartisan. We have other great news. All these institutions are coming in, so we're going to get a lowdown of like how many hedge funds, how many IRAs, and how many pension funds actually have spot Bitcoin ETFs. Remember, this is just the beginning, and these are all like how many of the top 25 of each category. So, right now for hedge funds, we have 12 of the top 25 invested in spot Bitcoin ETFs. For RIAs, we have 11 of the top 25. And for pensions, we only have one of the top 25, and that would be the Wisconsin State Pension System. However, Arizona came in too. They're just not quite as big as Wisconsin. Now, the different types of states have different pension systems. They also have very much varying amounts. And the thing is, like, this is just the beginning. Wisconsin basically only allocated one part out of like 1,000 parts to its Bitcoin ETF for its pension fund. But I do believe they'll probably allot as much as 1%, which is 10 times what they allotted now. And in terms of like 12 of the top 25 hedge funds and 11 of the 25 IRAs, I believe that's going to be like 24, 25 out of 25 soon. I know people like Vanguard are going to try to stem the tide, but they're really not going to be able to. Once everyone else gets in, they'll have no other choice or they will lose customers. And of course, they're seeing the cards being played on the table. They know that Congress is becoming more and more friendly towards cryptos. They know that the White House is going to change their mission or change their stance. And they know it doesn't really matter which administration is in office. It's inevitable. It's like Thanos with the Infinity Stones. It is inevitable. Both parties, people from both parties, are going to invest in cryptos, and that's going to make them more and more interested in what cryptos have to offer. Plus, they want those high-paying jobs. Yes, they want the high-paying jobs. And without crypto, those might be going away to other states or other countries. And since states are competitive with each other, and obviously countries are competitive with each other, they're not going to take that chance to screw it up politically. So they're all aligning behind crypto at this point. And I think a lot of the pension and retirement funds are just worried about regulations. Once they see that regulators are friendly towards crypto, I think all those worries will pretty much go away at this point. So, yes, 12 of the top five hedge funds, 11 of the top 25 IRAs, and one of the top 25 pensions. I think there's going to be 10 to 100 times more money from those sources alone coming into crypto. Some people are looking at like much higher values of Bitcoin than me. Some people are saying epic altcoin bull run. I'm not really going to go that far, but things are looking up. The other thing I have to mention is Binance. Yes, they have a revamped kind of standards for listing requirements, and they're going to try to have projects with more fundamentals. But the one thing they are going to attack is those new projects that have hyper diluted supplies, which means like you have like maybe 10 billion coins and all, but you only have 1 million on launch. So therefore, your coin's price is extremely high at launch, but then it shoots straight down, kind of like Jasmy. So they're going to try to prevent Jasmy-like coins from listing, basically. Why is that? Because it screws the investor. You launch with a really high price, the founders start dumping, and then they dump all the coins into circulation. They get away with millions of dollars, and the people are stuck with 0.1 cent coins because the supply just diluted 100x. Binance is going to look at, probably only going to consider coins that have maybe 30, 40% or more of the coins in circulation at launch. So that does not happen because that is devastating to the investors. And I fully support Binance in this launch. Yes, crypto is free and anyone can launch a project on any chain, all the permissionless ones anyways. But, exchanges like Binance should definitely have standards, and they should take these steps to help the investor and make sure that they don't really have access to coins that are just going to dump a whole lot on your head. So this actually makes it a little harder for project and project managers to actually scam you, because they won't be able to just dump 100x the coins that they started with in circulation. I don't really know what Binance's threshold is. It might be 10%, 20%, 30%. I think it should be around 40% or so. Like, if when you launch, at least 40% of all the coins should be in circulation. That way you still have a decent amount to keep back as incentive for the developers, but you're not going to 100 extra supply overnight. And I think not only Binance, but other exchanges should take this approach too. Of course, some of them won't, because some of them are built for things like that. But I think Binance can definitely lead the way for this. Give people access to newer projects, but make sure those newer projects aren't there just to dump coins on their heads. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.